Hello guys, today we will take a look at American type of grenade. This is M26. It's a defensive type of grenade that at the end of World War II replaced in service Mark II grenade. Basically all the lessons that were learned on Mark II were applied for the upgrade of the M26. The first detail coming into mind is the fuse. Fuses used in this family of grenade don't do any spark, any little cloud of smoke when the fuse is initiated, and also the sound is much reduced, because that was one of the complaints about the Mark II grenade. Later the M26 had many more variants, A1, A2, A3, M56 and also all the other licensed copies. The body have lemon shape, so it's sometimes called a lemon grenade. Same in Russian, like limonka, basically meaning lemon-shaped grenade. Type of fuse used in the early variant was M204A1 with the delay 4 to 5 seconds. Later there was added additional confidence clip and additional jungle clip. As you can see on the M67 grenade, basically it was exactly the same upgrades, confidence clip and jungle clip. This grenade was primary one of American Army all throughout Korean War and Vietnam War. At the end of Vietnam War, it started to be replaced by the M67. Although what we have here is licensed copy, this one would be equivalent of the M56 variant because it uses the M215 fuse that is similar to the M213 fuse that is used on the later variants. Even visually, as you can see, they are the exact same fuse. These grenades were supplied assembled in 2-piece containers, same as the later variants, and there were either 25 or 30 pieces per one crate. Now let's talk about this variant, which is actually a very interesting one. This is M963, made by Armed Corps in South Africa for Portuguese government. So this is Portuguese Army issue grenade. Total weight is 454 grams. The filling is 165 grams of composition B, which is really a lot of explosive. The body produces 1200 fragments. I already mentioned that the shrapnels are mainly produced by the spiral, pre-fragmented spiral or pre-fragmented coil that is inside the grenade. The body is assembled out of two halves. I don't really know the story behind the license production. Anyway, the Arms Corps South African company started to produce Portuguese variant of the grenade, which was designated M312. They started to produce it under M963 numbering, and later the same factory turned completely to the M26 marking. So that's the information that I got. These grenades were donated as part of the Portuguese help to Ukraine together with G3 rifles. I've seen them first time in September of 2022. It's a very well regarded grenade because first of all it's Western, second of all the explosive filling is quite decent, quite a lot of explosive. It's very ergonomic. Now, the pin comes actually straight from the factory. So what I recommend is to take one part of the pin and just slightly bend it, and then when you want to throw it, just overcome it. So guys, let's go test it out. Alright, so we're taking our grenade. Unfortunately, we don't have conditions here exactly like in Africa, in ex-Portuguese colony. Not like in Vietnam, but we have frozen steppe. So M26, precisely M963, Portuguese defensive grenade. This is how it's coming from factory. So there is very little resistance. Also no confidence clip, so we just easily pull out, like so. Nice resistance in the spoon. So we have our defensive situation. We have basically 3 enemy closing in on the trench. So what we will use, defensive grenade, and after we will go to check the results on the target. I must say you can really see that there is a lot of composition B. The speed of the explosion and the power, it's really very violent, so very nice. So I've thrown it a little bit too far. You can see from the from the target what we have left. Yeah, it's pretty much nothing. We have of course shrapnel marks around the tires. Here we have little residue of the target. So our target 5 meters to the right and very low. No shrapnel at all, but that's expected. And our target over here, also 5 meters away, and even uphill from the place of the explosion. Actually very nice result. We getting fragments for sure. This is like the typical evidence of the small pre-fragmented coil. Fragments going into the tire. We getting fragments even very low on the target. So overall, actually very impressive result. Carrying this grenade might be actually very valuable option. Overall, M26 seems like pretty decent construction, pretty decent grenade. I got given only this one sample, so that's why I decided to do the video so I can get feedback, I can see myself what it does. I don't think we will be getting any more of those in the future. Definitely some other units got the main supply of those. Is there any reason, for example, for Israeli army that use M26 still as their main grenade to upgrade for something more modern like M67, for example? I don't really think so. I think once the armed force have the SOPs, the training in place, it's not really an issue to have a lack of the additional security mechanisms. So thank you very much guys for watching and supporting, and see you in the next video.